Hello guys. During this video lesson we are going to speak about writing and we continue to work with Unit 8 and I will give you the answers on your previous home task. I have given you the previous lesson. That was a home task from the workbook, but I will send you it in a picture, not to waste the time on this lesson. So I suggest you to open your student's books on page 104 and 105, and we are going to work with writing material. We will try to write the transactional letter asking for information. And on page 104 you have the yellow frame and you have some useful information there. We need to read it and to understand it correctly. So, we usually write a transactional letter in response to written information such as advertisements, notes, maps and drawings. When we write a transactional letter asking for information, we usually write 3 paragraphs. 3 підпункти буде, да? 3 абзаци. In the first paragraph, we write our opening remarks and state the reasons for writing. У першому абзаці ми пишемо наші якісь такі вступне слово наше і зазначаємо причину, reasons for writing. In the second paragraph, we ask our questions. У другому параграфі ми запитуємо наші запитання. It is important to include all the factual information in complete sentences, using our own words as much as possible. Дуже важливо вмістити всю фактичну інформацію у цей абзац, використовуючи власні слова. And in the last paragraph we write our closing remarks. І в останньому абзаці ми пишемо заключне слово, якісь побажання, anything you wish. And here you have exercise 35 as an example. We are going to work with this exercise for you to be prepared to write the letter. So, let's read the task of exercise 35. You are thinking of doing some voluntary work, and you have seen the advertisement below. Так? Ви подумали про те, що ви би хотіли попрацювати волонтером, добровольцем, і ви побачили це оголошення. Read the rubric and advertisement and the notes, then answer the questions you made after reading the advertisement. Then write a letter to Learn for Life asking for information. Прочитайте цю рекламу, прочитайте поміточки і напишіть лист. And here you have the advertisement. Yes, if you pay attention, tutors wanted. Tutors – це I'm your tutor. Yes, tutor – це викладачі, да? Want to help people, want to work with children. Learn for Life is looking for volunteers to tutor in local schools. You will work with small groups for 2-hour sessions. Get involved in your community now. Please write to Learn for Life, 21A Ladner Street, Drayton, Middlesex, DR2 SNQ. And here you can pay attention. You must pay attention to the notes. Yes, the author of the letter made. So, want to work with children and we need to find out what age children, because maybe I would like to work only with 12 age children and I don't like to work with senior children or adults or something like that. Learn for Life is looking for volunteers to tutor in local schools. Local schools, where exactly the school is situated, we need to ask. And what to teach, yes? What we should teach, what subject. Also, small groups. We should ask what number of children, what is the amount of children we should learn. Because a small group, it can be for someone, small group is 6 children, and for the other person, small group is 16 children. So the information may differ. And 2-hour session. And here you can see the note every day. So we need to ask whether we will work every day or we will work a few days per week. So here you can see the advertisement and you can see the questions we need to ask in our transactional letter. Transactional letter, it is a letter when we ask about the information that we want to know. So, and here as the example, you can see the letter itself. Yes, the letter in this advertisement. So now we are going to read and translate this letter. Please work with me, take your pens, pencils, write down the information for you to understand everything well. So, dear sir, madam, дорогі сер, мадам, here you have the start of the letter and your letter will start the same. Ваш лист буде починатися, діти, так само. Дорогий сер, madam, via slash, через slash, and comma. I am interested in becoming a Learn for Life tutor and I would be grateful if you could give me some further information. Я зацікавлений в тому, щоб стати в Learn for Life викладачем, і буду вдячний, якщо ви мені дасте further information, further details, додаткові деталі, додаткову інформацію. And here was the first paragraph. Це був перший абзац. Да? Тобто тут ми просто зазначаємо причину, і тут ми просто пишемо, що ми хочемо дізнатися. And the second paragraph, it will be the most, like the biggest paragraph, yes, це буде найбільший параграф. First of all, I would appreciate it if you could tell me how old the children are. Перш за все, я би був вдячний, якщо ви мені скажете, який вік дітей. So, about the age we have asked. Ми запитали перше запитання. Could you also let me know how many children would be in each group? Чи можете ви мені також дати інформацію, скільки дітей буде в кожній групі? I would also like to know if there are classes daily and if not, on which days. Також я би хотів дізнатися, чи класи проходять щодня, чи в які дні. Furthermore, більше того, I'm interested in finding out exactly what subject tutors teach. Я би хотів дізнатися, які саме предмети викладають ваші tutори. Finally, could you tell me which schools the tutoring program is taking place in? Також, чи можете ви мені сказати, в яких школах ця програма відбувається? Thank you in advance. That was the second paragraph. Це був другий параграф. Так, діти? Тут ми бачимо, що всі, які були запитання у нас на нашій advertisement, так, наші notes, ми включили, we included in this paragraph, да? Ми включили цей параграф. And also we have used, so underline the useful words in this paragraph. First of all, I would appreciate, could you also let me know? I would also like to know. Furthermore, I am interested in. Finally. Yes? Тобто це все слова-зв'язочки, діти, які ви можете, that you can use in your texts also. Thank you in advance for your assistance. Дякую наперед за вашу допомогу. I look forward to your reply. Очікую на вашу відповідь. Так? Yours faithfully, William B. James, William B. James. Дякую за вашу допомогу. Очікую на вашу відповідь. That was the third paragraph. It is very short and it will be the same in your letters. Yes? So that was the example. And now let's switch into exercise 36. And here you can have some useful phrases that you can use in any transactional letter you write to any person that you would like to find information. Use the phrases below to ask polite indirect questions as in the example. So you have some phrases. Let's read them and translate. I would be grateful if you could. Я би був вдячний, якби ти зміг. I would appreciate it if you could. Мені би це сподобалось, якби ти зміг. Could you please let me know? Чи можете ви мені дати знати? I would like to know if whether. Я би хотів дізнатися, чи. I am interested in find it out. Я зацікавлений в тому, щоб дізнатися. And here you have some questions. What subject do the tutors teach? I am interested in finding out what subject the tutors teach. How much does it cost? Yes, you have the question. Скільки це коштує? So what phrase can we use here? Let's think. For example, could you please let me know? Так, чи можете ви мені дати знати? How much does it cost? And so on and so forth. Yes? So think over about the questions you can ask here and remember the phrases in exercise 36a. Yes, you can use these phrases. And now pay your attention to exercise 37. Look at the advertisement and ask polite indirect questions using the notes. Try to rephrase the questions. Так? Попробуйте перефразувати запитання. So, and here you have the advertisement. Volunteers wanted. Волонтери потребуються. Want to work abroad. Where? Так? Хочу працювати за кордоном. Where? Де? Have teaching experience. Мають вчительський досвід. Education International is looking for young people. Young people, we need to find the age to teach in our educational centers. What subjects? Education centers in 30 different countries around the world. We will train you before you leave. We will provide free accommodation. Free accommodation – безкоштовне розташування, да? Безкоштовне прожиття. What exactly? Яке саме? You will earn a good salary. Заробите гарну зарплату. How much? Скільки вона буде, ця зарплата? For more information, contact. І контакти, yes? So, you need to write down the transactional letter in which you need to to find out the information that is connected to this advertisement. So, in exercise 38, you have the task. You are interested in becoming a volunteer and have read the advertisement above. Read the notes you have made, then write your letter to Education International using the information. And use the plan below. Remember that you can use the structures from your exercise 35. Ви можете використовувати всі структури справи 35 і також використовувати інформацію з вправи 37, так? Тобто там, де у вас на зразочку є. І ви пишете цей лист. And you should send me this letter till the end of next week. До кінця наступного тижня ви мені відсилаєте цей лист. Діти, я вам відішлю посилання на Google форму. І в Google формі там буде одне запитання з розгорнутою відповіддю. Да? Write the letter, і ви цей лист маєте мені вдрукувати. Якщо немає можливості надрукувати цей лист, да, тобто у вас немає доступу до комп'ютера, до друкування, то тоді ви пишете мені від руки на листочку, фотографуєте, відправляєте через Viber. Але це тільки тоді, якщо у вас немає доступу. Тому що чому я використовую Google форми? Щоб потім всі ваші відповіді збереглися і ми могли все перевірити і попрацювати з помилками. So thank you for your attention. Hope you are well. If you have any questions, ask me.